Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I have Little Book Apertures in stunning silver and gold. And this is the festive selection with all the great colors for the holidays. And you guys, we also have not one little book for Christmas, not two, but we have 3 different little books that go with these to make beautiful cards like this one. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, let's take a look at these festive selection apertures, and then we'll talk about how you work with them and all of that. So we're getting, these are all silver, and you're getting this beautiful forest green, this gorgeous blue. This is the one I used on the card in the opening with the rabbit. And then the white with silver, the deep royal blue, really beautiful green, it's kind of a sagey green, and a light blue. These are really fantastic. Like, not only are they great for the holidays, but they're just great natural colors that you can use year round. And a navy blue, and then a purple, and then a black, red, and the last one is a gray. Okay, and then let's take a look at the gold ones. They're a little different. Okay, so we've got the white. This is kind of a mossy green, and brown and gold, and like a burgundy and gold. This one's black and gold, yellow and gold, blue, nice royal blue, purple, navy, very Christmassy green, and then a creamy color, and then finally red. Okay, we got all of those taken care of. So let's take a look at this first card I showed you in the opening with the little bunny. You guys, this one came from Wonderland. So I'm going to talk first about the card, and then I'll show you what's in here. So what I did was, if you're not familiar with apertures, you just punch them out from their background, and then they have this little centerpiece in there, and you just pop this out. You can use this for other things. You can use it even on the inside of the card. Then you're going to take your image from the little books, and then they come like 5 or 6 in a book. So you have repeated images like this. So what I did with this one is I took my little scissors and I cut out little pieces here from another one of these sheets. I cut out the little rabbit. And then once I glued my little piece in the back, so this is what you would look like. You would just take some glue and glue them in the back of the aperture. And then you would attach it to a card when you're all done. These are the cards that they work with. These are tent fold card blanks. These are 7 by 5 or 5 by 7 depending on the direction. So the fold is at the top here. Okay, so you'll see right here, it's on the side. And then once you get this part set up, then I just took these extra little pieces and I took my little glue bottle. Did I bring it? I know I brought it, you guys. I put it in my box. And I just sort of kept that one so that I could take my little glue bottle filled with Cosmic Shimmer glue. Oh, here it is. Phew. And use these on these little stems, which is so nice because it has that fine point. And these bottles come empty, and you can fill them with your favorite liquid adhesive. We love to use Cosmic Shimmer glue. And then glue those down. And then in the corners, you guys, we added some little white and silver Snowflake Dazzle stickers here. And then right here added Merry Christmas. These are 120 Merry Christmas Dazzle stickers in all of these finishes. There we go. There's the white and gold that I used. And you can see I just sort of mixed metal by using, this one has white and gold, and I put it on the silver, and it looks fantastic. Some people don't like to mix metals. I don't have a problem with it. And then for the little bunny, you guys, I liked adding these little stems of the mushrooms and things outside the frame, just to sort of bring it literally outside the frame. I cut out from another sheet another little bunny, and I put some foam tape on the back of it. And you're going to see here, I'm just going to line this up And now he's sitting not inside the frame, but he's sitting outside the frame. Just by adding that extra little piece there. So fun and really easy. I didn't try to cut out the whiskers or anything. You can see them from the one behind that. Very easy to do. All right, so our giveaway, how that works is we are promoting our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, we ask that you head on over to YouTube, find our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. You can just search for it. And then we ask that you subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel, and like this video, give it a thumbs up, and leave us a comment. What do you think about these apertures? What do you think about the little books? Do you have fun using them? Have you ever used them before? And you know, anything you want to say that's kind. And then after about a week, we'll reply to one of the comments by saying congratulations. We do reply to all the comments, every single one. Okay, so definitely. But one of them will say, congratulations, YouTube username blank. So you do have to know your YouTube username. It's what is labeled your comment after you leave it, and you can also find it on your home page at the top. It'll say something like, for us, it's @PaperWishes. That's our username. So once you get that, then you just follow the instructions about claiming it, and we only do one winner, so you do have to know your YouTube username every week. And we'll send you this card for free. All right, so you guys, let's move on to the next card. So, oh, I forgot. Yeah. Let's show you the Winter Wonderland's little book. So this one, you're getting 120 images, and you're getting 20 different designs. Beautiful little house, so cute. That leads me to our next card. How cute is that? All right, I'm going to keep that right there so I remember. And then beautiful with the snow and the couple walking. Love that, with the beautiful plaid, woolly plaid coat. And the swan in the snow. Here's my little bunny. Here's a little village decorated for Christmas with all the Victorian houses. Gorgeous elk, I think. And oh, the kids in the snow. That is their faces are so cute on this one. The houses, just little cottages decorated for Christmas. So cute. All right. Here's just a little snowy creek. Beautiful, whoops, red robin. Well, actually, I don't know that's a robin. And the little cottage. And then this beautiful Christmas tree. Look at the background. Gorgeous. Very reminiscent of Van Gogh. And then look at that with the northern lights. And then a beautiful city scene. The little village again. The ice skating. And the cute snowman with a lantern. I would love to build a snowman and hang a lantern from its hand. That is adorable. And the church. And skiing. And the ballerina. And that's all on that one. Okay, so let's take a look at this one, which I used on this one, this book, and then the gold and red apertures from the gold collection. On the top and bottom, I added, this is our gold pearl fancy border dazzle stickers. We just got these in. I requested them for Paulette because I love the white ones so much, and I said we need gold for Christmas. Beautiful. On the top and the bottom, and each one of the little aperture corners, I added gold mirror jewel dazzle stickers. I like to just lift these up and add them using the little jewel pickers. Makes that so much easier. And then you guys, I took, how many layers do I have on here? I took the one image of the house and I glued it to the back of the aperture, glued that to my card like this. And then I got to the point where I was like ready to build the little house. So I did 2 houses that I cut out fully. Then I took a third sheet and I cut just the roof part out here. And from that same third sheet, actually it would be the fourth sheet, wouldn't it? Because I used one here and then 1, 2, 3 of the full houses. The fourth sheet is just of the roof. The fourth sheet, I also cut out the tree. This extra little bump out part of the house, I cut that out of the fourth sheet, and the wreath I cut out of the fourth sheet. And then I foam taped them on there. Now we have some options for you for foam tape. Debbie and I love using our giant wheel of foam tape. It's 150 feet or 50 yards of 1/2 inch wide continuous foam tape that we just loved to just take some of that. It's nice to have titanium scissors so it doesn't stick so much to it. And you can cut it into any lengths that you want, and then you can just cut it into little pieces like this. You can just stick that on your desk, stick it on a sheet protector, whatever you'd like, and it works very, very nicely and easily, and it's very economical. Now, if you're new to this and you don't want to invest in the big wheel of foam tape, we also have little squares of self-adhesive foam tape that has stickers on the front that you peel off. This one has 100, and there's like medium-sized squares, see? And this one has 400 with extra tiny squares. I'll list all 3 of these foam tape options down below the video in the description box at paperwishes.com. If you're watching us on YouTube, just look below the video and you'll see a link and it'll take you to this Paper Wishes page. All right, so here for the greeting, you guys, I did something a little different. A couple of weeks ago, we did Hunkydory's The Big Book of Festive Shape Sentiments, okay? And in this, you get all of these different colors of just about any kind of holiday sentiment you'd want to have for Christmas, winter, and I just foam taped it right there. Also a little ribbon bow right there, just for a little touch of dimension. But these, you guys, are really great to use with this collection. They make the whole process even more fast, just real quick. All right, so we've got that one done. We've got that one done. Now I want to show you guys the little penguins, the little book of penguins. So cute. Look at this one. Adorable, like a little animated one. And then you get the whole crowd here, very pastel, but very bright pastels. They're all tumbling down the mountain together. These are very sweet, very whimsical. I love how they're all holding a little something. This one's so cute, peeking up with the holly. Just 2 together. He is very dapper. This one's very vintage looking. I love the little Santa suit, the stained glass, with the quilt and the little scarf, so cute, and he has texture on him too. Wrapped in lights. I love the little pink fuzzy cheeks in the wreath. And they're so proud of their little baby. Here's another little family. Some friends decorating a tree. More of those beautiful northern lights. The candy cane. And the cute little sweater. And I feel like I missed one because the one I used on my card, where is it, where is it, where is it? There we go. Did I show that one? I think I missed it. So for this one, you guys, this is the green aperture from the gold collection. And I just glued this entire piece, that way you can see the little border on the edges, to the back of the aperture, then glued that to the card front. And then I added the little blessings, which is from, this is a single sheet of Christmas greetings in red. And as I said, you can buy them by the sheet. Really, I use this one, I think, the most at Christmas. It's got all the little sayings and even Happy New Year. So this is listed down below the video. And in the corners, there we've got the red mirror jewel dazzle stickers, using your little jewel picker, so nice. Just adding them in a little sequence in the corners to decorate. Once I got that part done, you guys, I took another sheet from the book, used my tiny scissors, and cut out just the hats and foam taped those. And then I also, from that same sheet, I went ahead and cut out a single poinsettia. You can see I also added these little mirror stickers right here to the holly. And then I foam taped this poinsettia, and then I added, these are our gold caviar beads. It's so fun to just even play with these in the bag. They're so just like satisfying to squish around in there. And what we recommend doing is, if you're going to put this in the mail, using E6000 self-leveling E6000 permanent waterproof glue, and just using maybe a toothpick to squirt a little bit out, putting a little bit of it at the corners or the center of the poinsettia, and then just sprinkling a little bit of those beads right on there, and then using that little toothpick or pokey tool to get them in place. These are well secured and will not fall off on you. If you're just going to hand deliver it, then you could definitely use regular glue like Cosmic Shimmer glue. They're not going to fall off. But if you're going to mail it, you definitely want to do something a little bit more. So that is a really sweet one. Okay, last book to look through is the Snowman. So cute. All right, so this one, love his little rainbow scarf. This guy is ready to go places with his sunglasses. This one, I love the watercolor look on this one, with the umbrella. Very dashing with his scarf. I love the colors of this one. Family. It's rare you see a snow family with 4. Usually they have 3. This one's very vintage looking. I love the pink hat and gloves and scarf on this one. I want that pink hat and scarf. And then this one with a cute little border. And the beautiful quilted coat. This one is like a photograph of like a paper pieced one, which is so cool. Building the snowman. Putting on that tall star. Nothing like a little cooperation. And then just sitting, waiting, waving to people at the canal. These snow people look like they're up to trouble. And this one with the cute borders and the holly. I love this quilted one, so cute. And then this one with a pen and ink drawing. Oh, look at that, snuggling the baby deer. I never knew there could be so many ways to love snowmen. And then with the cute, like he's got a little like, what is that? It's like a little wand, sparkler, something happening. It's so pretty. And I think that's the last one. Is that the last one? Oh, no, one more. This one with the stained glass. All right, so for this one, you guys. All right, so this one came from the silver Apertures, glued in behind. And then you can see I just glued this one. And then I just wanted to show you, once you get it all secure, how easy it is to just glue to your card front. Using the 7x5 cards. 10-fold cards are so nice. I just make sure that all of the edges are squared up, so I kind of hold it on the sides there. Okay, that's all there is to that. And I want to make sure my needle gets put back in my little bottle. Then, you guys, I used another sheet like this, and not only did I cut out just the scarf, and I wanted to show you like how easy it is to cut these things out. Like, you do not need to be perfect about them, because you're foam taping it over another one, so it just, another image, so it really kind of covers up any mistakes that you would make in cutting. You cut something a little too small, that's just fine, because the original one that you're foam taping it over, it's going to just peek out. And then we're just going to get down the sides. And there we go. And then this one just gets foam taped right on top. And then you'll see the corners here. The one that was already cut out, I just did a little tearing just like this. And I just glued those to each corner. And then once I got the corners done, added little Jewel Dazzle stickers. And you'll see I put one sticker on top of another one. Okay, so there's a big one and then there's a tiny one in the center. Then I used these little circle borders right here, and I glued them down here, down the sides, and across the top. And then I returned to that sweet little book of shaped sentiments, and I found there's Snow One Like, Quite Like You, foam taped that one, and then added some of those little teal border dazzle stickers. Yeah, if I didn't mention, these are teal borders and also teal Jewel Dazzle stickers. So I just added the Jewel Dazzle stickers there, and it's all set to go. Really an easy card to put together. So you guys, we have this really great collection. If you haven't done your Christmas cards yet, this is a quick way to get them done in a weekend. You could just bang, and they'll be really, really cute, and your family and friends will think you're a star for making them. This is our giveaway card for this episode. Definitely check that out. We'd love for you to participate. The money saver is right there on the right-hand side of the screen if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page. All the other items, the dazzle stickers, everything is listed down below. If you're watching us over on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box, and there'll be a link to take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Don't forget to play. Bye-bye.